Hi, welcome back to another episode of Tape Time with Tom. My name is Chris. We'll be returning to part 2 of VHS Haul number 8 right now.
Let's go ahead and hop right into the clamshells that are new additions to my collection from the local thrift store when they stopped selling stuff. I think I would have bought maybe half of this stuff anyway, so getting it for free is nice. Since this is about 80 or so tapes, I think I would have paid maybe $4. But I got it for free, so this is great for me. The first stack of clamshells that are new additions is going to include the first Babe, which I did not realize. This is only produced by George Miller. Apparently the sequel, Babe, Pig in the City, was directed by George Miller. I didn't realize this was not. This was directed by a guy named Chris Noonan. So again, I watched these when I was young. Can't wait to rewatch it one of these days. Cool. So next up is going to be something that I've never heard of, called the Christmas Box. I probably won't watch this for the channel, but I'm definitely going to plan to watch it for just during Christmas time at least. The only actor that I vaguely recognize is Maureen O'Hara. So this will be interesting. I don't know. I know nothing about this movie. Then we got the Pixar, the all-time classic, Finding Nemo, one of the last ones that they released. Actually, no, I take that back. This is a 2003 release. Oh, and this has the 2001 short film For the Birds. At least I think it does, maybe. So that's fun. No, Finding Nemo is great. I saw this in theaters when I was a kid. If you haven't seen Finding Nemo, what are you doing? You gotta watch it. And this is something entirely for kids, but it's loggable in Letterboxd, so that's why I'm keeping it. It's called The Great Lollipop Adventure from Candyland. I have no idea what I'm getting into with this. I don't know if this is only 60 minutes long. It's from 2005. I don't think this is like a tie-in to the... I know it's for the game, but I don't think you're supposed to watch it while you're playing the game, so I don't know what's about. So we'll find out one of these days. Maybe that'll be a commentary. And then we have, I think this is technically the third in the series, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. I know it's Honey, We Shrunk the Kids. Maybe this is just the sequel. I thought there were 3 movies, but this is definitely the sequel though. So I know I saw the first one. I have not seen, I don't think I've seen this, though I know this screenshot right here looks kind of familiar. So I don't know, I'll find out one of these days. I didn't realize it. Apparently I never had The Lion King. I knew we had a copy of this when I was growing up, but for whatever reason I never got it, or we somehow lost it or something. So well, now I have The Lion King. I didn't bother to see the remake, because, you know, why bother? This is perfect. And then we have the remake. Oh, yeah. Then we have a remake for the original Miracle on 34th Street, starring Richard Attenborough and Elizabeth Perkins from the hit movie Matilda. I really like the first one. I haven't seen this one in a long time, but I know Richard Attenborough is going to be infectiously endearing, and then Matilda is going to be freaking adorable. So you gotta watch it. Oh, the next stack of tapes is gonna be Old Yeller, my wife's most hated movie, because apparently her dad did a double feature for her and her sister of Old Yeller and The Yearling. So I can't imagine how traumatizing that day was. I'll watch that one of these days. I don't think I'll watch it with her. Then we have the Once Upon a Forest from Fox Studios. Oh, okay, no. This is technically a Hanna-Barbera production. Once Upon a Forest. This seems very Fern Gully-esque, but for younger kids? So, I don't know. For all the movies that I've briefly talked about so far, if you've seen these and I haven't, please let me know and tell me why I should actually watch them. I'll plan to watch them eventually, but if you give me a good reason why I should watch something, I'll bump it up the list a whole lot. And then again, since this is loggable on Letterboxd, it's PBS Kids Teletubbies Dance with the Teletubbies. And then we got Disney's The Tigger Movie. So if you remember that Winnie the Pooh horror movie, Disney still owns the trademark for Tigger. So that's why he was not featured in that really bad movie that came out earlier this year. And then we have, I guess this is like a movie special for the show. My mom watched this a bunch. Touched by an Angel, A Christmas Miracle. I know the joke is like, oh, where did the angel touch you? So on and so forth. But I know that this show, in this movie in particular, is endearing. So you ought to give it a shot. No need for unnecessary sarcasm we have something called the Ugly Duckling, and it comes from Crayola, and it comes with a like a drawing book that someone already started drawing in, but they didn't do a very good job. Probably because it was a kid. And I imagine you're supposed to like draw alongside it, and it comes with some songs. So 76 minutes, ages 4 and up, from 1997. So that's the Ugly Duckling for you. The next stack of stuff, this is going to be interesting. My wife is very excited when I told her that I had these. We have a heck of a lot of Mary-Kate and Ashley tapes. Whoever donated these is missing out, because I've never seen a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie or episode. I think they're from Full House, but I know nothing else. So we have Mary-Kate and Ashley double toil and trouble, a feature-length feature. That's Halloween. This is a Halloween episode. So I know I've been kind of hyping up the commentaries. I've been busy, like I said. We shot a short film on VHS, and that's taking a while to edit. But I think we're going to plan on doing some commentaries in the future, and I'm going to promise you that we're going to do double toil and trouble for Halloween with my wife, because she watched a bunch of these, and this is the first one. This is from 1993, I think. But yeah, so I don't think this is chronological, but it is what it is. It's by small to big, I guess. And then we have The Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley. I guess they're sleuthing. This is called The Case of the Funhouse Mystery. And there's a little, I guess all of them have a little dog on there. I wonder what his name is. Yeah, so this is a musical mystery. Oh, I guess they're all musicals. I guess they're solving a crime. And this is The Case of the Volcano Mystery. Yay. Then we have You're Invited to Mary-Kate and Ashley's Hawaiian Beach Party, filmed at the Hilton Hawaiian Village on Waikiki Best Beach. Cool. Excellent. I like it. And then we have You're Invited to Mary-Kate and Ashley's Mall Party, filmed at the Mall of America. Oh, I guess you're just like picking famous places that you can go to, and then you're just kind of like filming a movie there. So that's kind of fun. And then we got some clamshells. This is them getting their Sweet 16 and the license to drive. I guess they're in Utah, trying to drive someplace. And then we have Our Lips Are Sealed, filmed in Sydney, Australia. I guess they're gonna see some dolphins and some kangaroos, so that's kind of fun. Passport to Paris. This is kind of fun. These are like travelogue movies for kids. So it's, teaching them about the world via the Olsen twins. And then we have Switching Goals, which I imagine is kind of like the Parent Trap, but for soccer or something, with an actual twin versus just what's her face duplicated, which I totally thought she had a twin. All right, so that's all the Mary-Kate and Ashley stuff. Oy vey. All right, we'll be fast because this is a lot. All right, so we have John Cusack in Better Off Dead. We have Tom Hanks in Big, which I totally thought I already had, but I guess I didn't. And then we have Adam Sandler in Big Daddy. And I'm doing this as alphabetical as possible. And then we have another Oliver Stone movie with Tom Cruise, Born on the 4th of July. This is the one that he was like, I'm going to win my Oscar, but then he didn't. So, oh well. So we have Gary Cooper in a movie called Dallas, which is not in any relation to the TV show Dallas. At least I don't think so. And then whoever donated all these tapes had 3 of the Deathstalker movies, which I cannot wait to watch. This is going to be a fun night to watch all 3 of these. So we have Deathstalker, The Last Great Warrior King, featuring Playboy Playmate of the Year, Barbie Benton. So that's going to be fun. Then we have Deathstalker 2 from Jin Wanowski. And then we have Deathstalker 3, Warriors from Hell, which is kind of funny because the director is Alfonso Cuarón. I don't think this is any relation to Alfonso Cuarón. Deathstalker 3. This is probably one of the coolest finds that I found in one of these on VHS hauls. So I cannot wait to have a night where I just watch all 3 of these. And then we have Michael J. Fox and apparently Woody Harrelson. That's kind of fun. In Doc Hollywood. I've heard about it, never seen it, so I'll watch it one of these days. Oh, we have another Woody Harrelson movie and Matthew McConaughey called Ed TV. This is apparently a Ron Howard movie. I have never heard of this. Apparently this movie is kind of like like a reality TV show. So I don't think it's on par with The Truman Show, but I wonder if it was at the very least inspired by it. Then we have the Oscar winner for apparently 9 Academy Awards for Best and Best Picture, The English Patient. Again, this is another movie that I thought I already had, but I guess I didn't. I watched this years ago. This is another one with Willem Dafoe. I remember liking it. Probably not understanding it 100%. I remember someone doesn't have hands, but I don't remember a whole lot more. I am looking forward to both reading it, I'm pretty sure I have the book, and then rewatching this. So that'll be fun. And again, I thought I already had this movie. I guess I didn't. It's A Few Good Men from Rob Reiner and Aaron Sorkin. So, and another Tom Cruise for the collection. So that's fun. And then this is something that apparently it's loggable on Letterboxd, so I'm keeping it. It's called The Great Easter Egg Hunt. Looks like there's a Bigfoot, an alien, a saber-toothed tiger, an alien, or a frog, and a rabbit. Please let me know if you've seen this. Ooh, excuse me. This is only 44 minutes long from 1999. This might be a commentary one day, since it's short and it looks weird. We have Elizabeth Shue in Kevin Bacon in a Paul Verhoeven movie called Hollow Man. And this movie seems pretty dope. I think Corridor Crew in their FX Reacts series, I thought they really hyped this movie up. So this will be kind of fun to watch. An underrated Kevin Bacon performance, so I hear. Alrighty, so we have 2 again loggable things on Letterboxd. Kids songs of a series called Kids Songs. I'd like to teach the world to sing and then ride the roller coaster. Whoever had this last really didn't like these kids and just kind of like drew all over a bunch of them. So, oh well, it's mine now. But yeah, I don't know. It's got a bunch of songs. I'm sure it'll be fun. It'll be a trip down memory lane, I imagine. And then we have Sharon Stone in Last Dance. I think she goes to prison. And that's about it. That's all I know. And then we have, I thought this was more popular, but I guess not, the Little Christmas Burro. It's under another name on Letterboxd also, but I'm blanking on what it's called. But, this will be a good one for Christmas time. And then this, I don't mean to hype anything out, but I think this is the movie that I'm most excited to watch from this collection. It's called Lost Platoon. I looked it up earlier. This is about, I think, vampires coming back. Coming back from the Vietnam War, and then they're going into Nicaragua during one of their civil wars. So that's about it, all I know. But this movie looks kick-ass. So I cannot wait to watch this. This is up there with Deathstalker for excited movies for this haul. And then we have Annette Bening and Warren Beatty in Love Affair. Also with Katharine Hepburn, apparently. We're almost done. So we have the Stephen King adaptation for Rob Reiner. Academy Award winner for Best Actress for Kathy Bates in 1990, Misery. Haven't read the book, seen the movie, but I plan to because as you've seen, I have a lot of the Stephen King books. And I intend to read them all at some point. We have My Big Fat Greek Wedding. My mom liked this a lot. We have October Sky. I like this movie a lot. This movie is incredibly endearing and makes you want to go to the moon and into the stars. I highly recommend it. It's really good. We have Jet Li, Legend of the Red Dragon. This movie looks kick-ass. This is going to be cool to watch. Annoyingly so, it's the second one, so I don't have the first one, but it's RoboCop 2! Not by Paul Verhoeven, by Irvin Kershner. I cannot wait to watch this because, well, I gotta watch the first one first. It's cool to have RoboCop 2 on VHS. This feels right, This just feels right. This stack has some stuff that I thought I had, but I guess I didn't. So, Scooby-Doo, the first live-action Scooby-Doo movie. This one is a bona fide classic. It's perfectly cast, is what I'll say. Then we have Showdown in Little Tokyo, starring Dolph Lundgren Lundgren, I guess that's how you say his name, and Brandon Lee. This movie looks kick-ass. It's about like cops in LA, and they punch a bunch of people. So that sounds cool. And then I thought I had this already. Shrek 2, featuring the scene that everyone loves of what's her face, Julie Andrews. I guess it's Julie Andrews singing "You Got a Hero." Yeah, everyone loves that scene. And then we have Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts. This was hyped up on one of the podcasts I was watching. I think it was Pure Cinema, but it might have been Rewatchables. I don't remember. So I'm excited to just happen upon it in the wild. And then we have the Spice World movie. Yeah, the Spice Girls movie, 5 Girls, 5 Days, One Rocking World. I know nothing about this. This is apparently directed by Bob Spears. Is that Britney Spears' father? I don't know. I'll find out. And then we have Stagecoach, starring Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson, and Johnny Cash. So the cool thing about this is that I'm pretty sure this is a remake of the John Wayne classic Stagecoach, but this features the band, the Highwaymen, which I really like. Yeah, because Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, and Johnny Cash, I know that they're in the Highwaymen. I'm pretty sure Waylon Jennings is. So this will be a lot of fun to watch. I think that this will be pretty kick-ass, I think. All right, we have Larry McMurtry's Streets of Laredo, a continuation of Lonesome Dove. This features a big cast. This is a TV movie, so it is, how long is this? This is 3 hours and 47 minutes. I think this is like 2 episodes or something like that. But it's got a big cast. It's got James Garner, Sissy Spacek, Sam Shepard, Randy Quaid apparently, Wes Studi, and apparently George Carlin's in this, which is crazy. So this will be fun. I want to get into reading Larry McMurtry one of these days, so that'll happen soon. Then we have another James Bond movie with Pierce Brosnan, Tomorrow Never Dies. I know I've seen it. I went into a deep dive into the Pierce Brosnan James Bond movies, at least at some point. So I know I've seen this. Don't remember anything that happens, so this will be kind of fun to rewatch. Oh yeah, this is the one with Michelle Yeoh. Dope as all hell. And then we have a movie called Trigger Fast, and this is another movie that, as I was logging it into Letterboxd from my VHS list, this has a surprisingly few amount of people who have logged it. It's like under 50. So I'm very curious as to why this movie is either A, hard to find, or B, not liked, or something like that. And this is probably, it's up there with Deathstalker and Lost Platoon. One of the most interesting movies that I found. This is called A Wild Ride. Its real name is Ride a Wild Stud. This is from 1969, and I'm pretty sure this is technically an X-rated movie. It's very interesting. As I was trying to find this, could not find anyone. I couldn't find the director. I couldn't find any of the cast on Letterboxd. So IMDb happened to have the real name. So I'm very curious to see how far this goes and whether or not it actually is an X-rated movie. So this will be fun. We have a couple of VeggieTales. So 3 out of the 4 of these are on Letterboxd, but one of them isn't for some reason. The Toy That Saved Christmas, a very silly sing-along, Where's God When I'm So Scared? There we go. And this is the one that's not on Letterboxd for some reason. Larry Boy and the Rumor Weed. I feel like someone's got to get on that at some point. Yeah, I used to watch VeggieTales when I was younger. I don't think I watched any of these. I really just kind of stuck to watching the movie parody ones like the Indiana Jones and stuff like that. But last but not least is the stuff that's not loggable on Letterboxd. So let's wrap up this video quickly. So one of the things that's not loggable on Letterboxd is going to be a box set of the Great Battles of World War II. Specifically, Victory in the Pacific. So this features the first years, Pearl Harbor, Corregidor, I don't know, that's incorrect, Midway. Then the second tape is Counterattack, the Solomons, and so on and so forth. 1944 closing in, and 1945, the end approaches. So, okay, so we got something called Do Not Solve Until Christmas from The Littlest Pet Shop. This is from 1996. I think it's just like 2 songs or like 2 like short episodes. This is like 27 minutes long. So this will be an easy commentary for Christmas. I might do that, honestly. Then we have Barney's Birthday. So we'll see how this is. Yeah, I was like any of those kids who liked Barney until they drastically didn't when I was very young. So we'll see how this goes. And then we have this is kind of throwback over to the one from our Family Friends. This is a Nickelodeon and Rugrats VHS tape, Volume 1. What is this called? 3 adventurous episodes. Tales from the Crib. And then it has Inside Out Boy, apparently. I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. So, yeah. So 3 episodes of Rugrats and then a little bit of Inside Out Boy or something. So that's cool. And then we have a bunch of Bonanza. Hold on. There we go. A bunch of Bonanza episodes. I've never seen Bonanza, but I might have to now that I have some. So we have Bonanza, what was it, 4 episodes over 3 hours. This doesn't really kind of go into which ones. It's called Showdown, San Francisco Holiday, The Mill, and Escape to Ponderosa. So there you go. Then we have kind of like diving into specific episodes. Volume 1, The Pure Truth, with Glenda Farrell. This is Volume 2, Bullet for a Bride. This is Volume 3, The Cheating Game. Volume 5, Enter Mark Twain. And then you have, this is the one that I'm most interested in. This is The Crucible starring Lee Marvin. So that's kind of cool. And then we have Volume 8, Any Friend of Walter's. And then we have an episode, or like a collector's edition of like 4 different episodes of Sanford and Son. The collector's edition. So this would be kind of cool. I've never seen the Sanford and Sons. I hear good things. So this seems like a good start, as far as I'm concerned. Lastly, but not leastly, we have everything that's just not television and not loggable on Letterboxd. How to Be a Ballerina. Darren's Dance Groove. This seems like a good exercise VHS tape. I think it's just a bunch of music. Britney Spears, NSYNC, Jordan Knight, and Darren Henson. I guess Darren, that's him. But he's a choreographer for a bunch of musicians, so this would be kind of fun. Then we have Escape. Because accidents happen, plane crash from Nova. So this would be kind of cool. I guess a documentary like, I guess how to escape a plane crash, maybe? Something like that. Fun learning, Johnny and the Giant. Sing along, read along. I imagine there's a book that comes with it. I do not have the book. Then we have, it's kind of like this is just the songs. Just the songs from a bunch of the Christmas specials from back in the day. Rudolph, Frosty, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and just a bunch of songs from those movies. This is apparently brought to you by the United States Postal Service, which is kind of cool. So, I don't know. And then the last thing is something called Jeff's Birthday Party 2002. I don't know who Jeff is. I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and maybe this will be able to get to whoever owns this. Well, that's that. This is everything, all 100 plus VHS tapes from this VHS collection from eBay, The Mahoney Drive-In, Family Friends, and then all the tapes from my local thrift store from this giant bin that I got. So I can't wait to put everything on my shelves. This will be a lot of fun. Like I said earlier, I think the highlights for this video are definitely going to be the Deathstalker series, Lost Platoon, and then more or less, not for enjoyment's sake, but just for curiosity's sake, A Wild Ride. Please let me know if there are any tapes out of this collection that you really like. Please let me know if there are any tapes that I should definitely watch. And please let me know if there are any tapes that you want me to do for a commentary episode. Because I need ideas. Because it's really just pinpointing which one to do next. So if there's anything from this tape, I will highlight you in the next commentary if you choose something from this video, basically. And a special thanks. Well, that's it for today. My name is Chris. This is Tape Time with Tom, VHS Haul. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And always rewind. But more importantly, be kind. See you guys later.